Everybody, welcome to the holiday weekend. If you celebrate, if you don't, welcome to the weekend. Hello, hello. I hope you're enjoying your time this weekend. I want to look at what you don't see coming. That's been a very important theme recently. I've had a lot of surprises in the extendeds of like, I see a story going one way and then ba-boom, something happens. So, or ba-bam, whichever it is. So I'm gonna pull cards for each zodiac sign to get a sense of what you don't see coming. These are all sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign isn't resonating for you, well, how would you know? Okay, so let's see about that, and we'll take a look. I'm also going to pull cards at the end for everybody watching. So just keep in mind that at the end of these all zodiac readings, I always do a reading for everybody who's watching. So let's see where we go. Thank you so much for the 300K followers. We are super excited and feeling, I don't know, kind of the joy of the new year already. So thank you very much for that. And if you want to learn to read tarot from me, you can. There's a link below to my class. All right, let's see where we go for Capricorn. We're in Capricorn time. This is your card of time. Holy cow. All right. That is Saturnian energy, and it's definitely about like giving something some time, or maybe you've given something too much time. So let's see what you don't see coming. Three of Cups, Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay, you may see this coming. I feel like you might, if somebody, if you have a little bit of a breakup or something happening, it's because you didn't see the red flags. Okay, this person is all about having fun and then running away. So I feel like in this holiday season, during party season and all that kind of stuff, you might blind yourself to the red flags of somebody. Could be a Sag, and then find later that, like, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? This is a lesson that you are really needing to learn. And how many times has this happened that you choose to ignore some red flags? So Capricorn, that's going to show up in a big way coming up in this next, before the end of the year, I'm going to say, or before the end of holiday season. I think there's a fair amount. I mean, this is not in any way like, woo, super intuitive to say there's going to be a lot of drinking involved. And that can be the thing that's blocking your ability to see clearly. So you might want to just dial that back or change up what you're doing. If you're really, especially if you're kind of starting to go down a road with a person, in order to be able to see what you don't see coming, your intuition is telling you. All right. You're just maybe ignoring it. Okay. That's for Capricorn. For Aquarius, release. It's time to release something that isn't working for you anymore, Aquarius. It might have worked for a while, or it might have been something that had to be in your life for a certain amount of time for you to see it. Time to release it. King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Moon, King of Swords, Six of Cups. This might be a fantasy. You might have a fantasy around a person from work, or you're doing work with a person that you hope turns into romance. I feel like you need to be your King of Swords self. I feel like you need to be like, I'm not getting swept up in the romance of something. Your inner child might differ from that. Your inner child might be like, no, this is so fun. I'm just enjoying the fantasy of the whole thing. I feel like you got to release fantasy, Aquarius. I feel like you need to live in the now. And what you might not see coming is that there is some kind of reveal that's happening during the the full moon in Cancer that's happening December 27th. You might get a real like blast of reality. Okay. And you are King of Swords. So you have the capability of doing this. If you are a Venus in Aquarius, I'm a Venus in Aquarius. then you might have a tendency to think your feelings. But in this instance, I feel like that's a good thing. It's going to save you in this moment from feeling really bad that you might have gone down a road with somebody from work, and it's likely just bringing up some childhood fantasies for you. So you need to look at that a little more closely. Okay, so that's for Aquarius. What about for Pisces? Divine masculine for Pisces. What's that about? This is about what you don't see coming. We started with Capricorn. We're on to Pisces. All right, so Pisces, what you don't see coming. 4 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Lovers. Ooh, the Emperor and the Empress. Wow. All right, Pisces, I feel like if you have been really putting in some time and effort here on healing divine feminine, divine masculine energy, I feel like your divine masculine is being healed. We've been talking a lot in the twin flame community about wounded masculine. Look at this. I feel like some of you Pisces might have focused on healing the divine feminine energy, but what you're being asked to do is heal your divine masculine, which is about that emperor kind of experience of taking charge and taking leadership. And I think you don't see that coming, that the masculine part of you is actually what needs to be healed, not the feminine. Okay. And that may bring in your masculine if you are a divine feminine. If you are a divine masculine, then it's really coming from a wounded place. Okay. That is the focus, and that is going to bring life into focus for you. Okay. So that's for Pisces. You don't even see that coming, huh? Aries. What about for Aries? Knowledge. All right. Awareness is the first step. What don't you see coming, Aries? All right. This jumped out. Tower. Aries having a tower moment, are we? There's Aries energy, King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. 3 of Swords. Hanged Man. I feel like you might end a relationship when you get wind of some information. Okay. I feel like you might be like, wow, I did not understand that this person was who they are. I did not understand this person was married. I did not understand. It's about understanding. It's about awareness. Once you come into possession of this information, off with your head. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Literally. Like, well, not literally, but oh my goodness. Right? Death. Aries. Okay. This is a big betrayal. I feel like someone did something that was a big betrayal. The point of this is not to say, wow, are you going to get hurt? Because I don't really think you are. I feel like it's changing your perspective on things, though. And I feel like it is a soul contract whose time has come, and it's time to move in a different direction. And I feel like that's why this is happening. If you wonder why this big tower, death, 10 of swords is happening, that's why. And mostly it's to flip the script on something for you. You may feel like you have some kind of belief or some kind of conviction. It's almost like you think this person can do no wrong, or this experience is not going to be something that is about teaching me a lesson or anything like that. Like, that seems too dramatic. But I don't think it is. I just think it's about like expectation. I also think it's about what do you want? And you might be changing up what you want. You're like, I don't really want that anymore. I don't want to have these dramatic things anymore. Okay, Aries, that's for you. Wow. Taurus, for you, truth. Truth is coming through. That's a little bit like knowledge. Taurus, for you, the Sagittarian energy of temperance, 3 of Pentacles, Fool, Hermit. Okay, so the new path that you're taking. I love this, actually. I really love, let's see where we're going. Okay. So you got a lot of new choices. Okay. And I love this combination because the Fool has no wisdom and the Hermit is all wisdom. So what you're doing is you're building a foundation for your new life or for something new in your life built on truth and wisdom. Okay. You have finally kind of taken it in and said, you know what? I used to be confused about this in the past, but now I really see it. Some of you may get a truth around a Virgo and a Sagittarius, or Virgo or Sagittarius. Some of you may get some kind of truth about that. And it's like you're finally accepting of that truth. It's different than how you've lived your life up until now. And it really is going to change the trajectory based on, I'm building something based on an objective reality and not on a fantasy that I want to be true, but something that is actually true. All right. So that's coming in for you. This could be around your work. You know, like, I don't know, a Virgo or a Sagittarian person is very capable when you may feel like nobody can do it but me, but you're seeing it. Some of you are a boss that has your hand in everything, micromanaging and stuff, and you're finally seeing that people can do it. Do it. Sorry, coughing fit. So I just get the sense that the illusion is no longer possible to hold. You can't hold that in your head. And so that's going to help you build your life, because I almost feel like you've been living a life based on something that you wanted to be true, but something that really isn't true. And once you incorporate that wisdom, then life is going to take off in a good way. Okay. That's for Taurus. What about for Gemini? Courage, Camille. Courage. What is happening for Gemini? Okay. Okay. We've got that Justice card. Courage. 15 seconds of insane courage. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you're offering a brand new day or a complete break, but like not anything in the middle. So there's someone you're dealing with, could be a Libra, could be an earth sign. And you're offering this Ace of Cups, but they're offering not enough back. Four of Pentacles, walking away. Okay. I think it's going to take courage to walk away, but I think you have it. I think you can do it. You can do it. Okay. I was looking for my little timing deck, but I don't see it. So I'm going to choose a different way. I don't know what happened to that little deck. I don't know. Okay. Little timing on this for Gemini. Wow. Soon. Okay. Ace of Wands is basically 1 week. So, I mean, this is a reading for the end of December, right? So I don't think you see it coming that you're saying, okay, Ace of Cups or divorce. Like, there's no gray area here. No gray area. It's a little bit interesting that I'm having a little bit of an issue here, as you can tell. And I just feel like this is like, I'm afraid to say this. I'm afraid to give you this ultimatum that either we do something about this and we move in a new direction, or we're done. And that's what I'm seeing here. So, you know, this can happen very soon. And that might be really, you might be really afraid to say that. Okay. But what I think you don't see coming is it's possible that the other person does it to you. That like, either we move forward with this, or I got to keep going. I got to keep moving. All right. That might happen too. So just heads up. Cancer, what's going on with you? Affluence. Oh, beautiful, Cancer. I love that. Affluence, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, could be dealing with an air sign, 10 of Cups. Beautiful energy here. 8 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Why? I feel Cancer, you're blocking something really good. I feel like you're blocking an air sign, maybe someone who has a lot of money. Maybe that's why you're blocking it. Doesn't make sense to me. Well, it's kind of like it can be a situation where it's an imbalance. All right. One person has a lot of resources and the other person has different kinds of resources. But I don't think you're seeing it that way. I think you're seeing it just as like, wow, this person has a lot and I have nothing. And you could be blocking your own affluence. So it's not really about blocking so that because of money for that with them. It's really about your blocking your own ability to create affluence for yourself. I feel like this person's telling you a lot. Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands. This is a pattern. Page of Cups. This is a pattern. There's definitely something here about in your life. Most relationships have either had one person hold a lot more power than the other. One person had a lot more resources than the other. And there was something about that that made it feel safe. You know, like if one person didn't have resources, they couldn't go. And then now maybe the shoe's on the other foot. Maybe you don't have resources. And now you're like, ooh, I don't like that. So it's a lesson. It's a lesson. All right. It's a lesson for you. Wow. I don't think you see that coming. I want to get the outcome out. I'm going to switch decks here. For Cancer, this is a big Saturnian lesson for you. Okay? Saturn is showing up loud. Six of Swords and the High Priestess. So I do feel like ultimately you win. Well, yeah, you learn this lesson. But I do feel like it's hard fought, and I do feel like it takes you some time. Okay? Okay. All right, let's switch decks here and let's talk about Leo. What is going on for Leo? Grounded. Now, does that mean you're grounded, like you can't go somewhere, or you're anchored and you are doing better at that? Being anchored, being grounded, feeling good in your skin. Leo, Justice, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Empress card. I feel like that's being anchored, like coming from a healed place. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, right? There's a celebration here. I feel like there's a lot of directions to go. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. One of you is investing, maybe it's you, investing a lot more in this relationship than the other person. It could be the air sign or the Taurus you're dealing with. Probably not Taurus, probably Libra. That you're dealing with is taking this much more lightly than you are. And that's a switch. You might be the person who sees things very lightly all the time. And all of a sudden this Libra comes across and you're like, wow, this is the real deal. And they're like, ha ha ha, we're friends. Okay. So there's something like that. And I do feel like they only have so much to offer. I don't feel like they're offering you a big thing. And I think you know that. High Priestess. This person is a spiritual lesson for you. And maybe this is like a kind of a shoes on the other foot kind of feeling. Okay. That like, oh, wow. I've been kind of very lightly, handling relationships and now it's happening. Okay. To me. Okay. Virgo, what's going on with you? Home. What's going on with Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, Three of Wands. There's your card of the Hermit and the Five of Cups. Virgo, are you running away? Some of you are running away. And I do think, because you're doing that, I think the other person goes away. I think they're like, oh, this person isn't ready for commitment or isn't ready for relationship. And you're like, all of a sudden you're like, where'd they go? Okay. So you can see this like, okay, we're like talking a lot and we're moving forward together. Then all of a sudden, like what happened? Okay, 3 of Wands and the Hermit. What happened? 5 of Cups. There's still an option here because he's standing there and he's got the 2 of Cups behind him, but he's really focused on the fact that what happened, what's going on here. And I feel like this is something like you're trying to find your next perch or your next place. Some of you could literally be looking for a home, and maybe that's spooky to you. Like all of a sudden we're going to live together or something like that, and it freaks you out. And so this person's like, you know what? I'm out. Woo! All right, Libra, dealing with a water sign. Libra dealing with a water sign. All right, dealing with a water sign here. Wow. Tower. Moon. Holy poker. Knight of Pentacles could also be, that person could be a Cancerian or a Virgo. Fool. Queen of Cups. Some secret is coming to light. Something that you've been afraid of. I feel like something you've been afraid of with this water sign. Okay, that they're afraid. Something about like that. They're afraid. And so they do this. They kind of dig in even more. So it's kind of like this water sign has 2 speeds, slow and slower. And I just feel like, you know what? I'm on my path, man. I'm doing good. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to follow and go in a different direction where it's exciting and where it's fun and where I want to be. Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Libra, I just feel like this person is too slow. Maybe they missed their opportunity. They could have. And you're like, you know what? This is driving me crazy. I'm out. Okay, Libra. So what about a Scorpio? Scorpio, what's going on for you? Even though you don't see it, the talisman. Scorpio, King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. 6 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands. Okay, one more. Oh, good. Okay, 10 of Cups. I feel like you might be talking to someone who could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And you're really reading this person correctly. I feel like in the past you would have been wowed by their financial capability, or maybe there's someone who's just super stable in their life. Okay. And maybe that would have scared you. Maybe you might have felt, I don't know, adequate, inadequate, or something like that around the financial part of this. Maybe somebody doesn't have a lot of money and you're kind of like, you know what? I'm going to look at the person. And this person feels good to me, the 10 of Cups. I think the key is to look at who they are instead of what they have. They may have a lot, they may have none. They may be, I feel like this person is very stable though. Okay. 8 of Swords. Like, get out of your own mindset about what it looks like to be a good partner for you. I think there is a mindset that hasn't really worked for you. So it's time to move on from that. 10 of Cups is coming. I like that. All right, Scorpio. Now, Saggies. Wow. Power. All right. What's going on for Saggies? What's coming, though? You might not see it, Sag. 6 of Cups. Past life. Soul contract coming. 9 of Cups. Look at that. Gorgeous energy. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. You might have a couple of people. Air sign, water sign. And I feel like you are the one in control. All right. You are the one in power. And I don't think you're abusing that. I just think it's nice to have people fight over you every once in a while. So I just get the sense that you might be going in a direction. There might be a person there, and then another person comes running up and goes, oh my God, you can't go anywhere. You can't go with that person. What about me? How about me? Oh, wow. Okay. So that's what's happening with Sagittarius, even though you might not see it, Sag. So I'm going to pull some cards for everybody watching. I don't know why Charlie is scratching the floor. I don't know why he does that. All right. So let's keep going here. So for everybody watching, please. Okay. Trust. New life. Veiled. This veiled card is very interesting because this is like something going on secretly, something going on behind the scenes. Trust and veiled. So in the spirit of this reading, there is a new life that maybe you don't see forming. Okay. There's something new coming in or wanting to come in right now that you don't see coming, which is actually the title of this video. And this new life is headed your way. Now, you're going to need to trust, even though you can't see it, that that's what's happening. Interesting. Okay. So for all those watching, please, this is a collective reading. Let's see where we go. What do I want to do here? Okay. Okay. Underneath is the star. Healed energy. Look at this. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Sun. King of Wands. Somebody who is ready. Somebody who's ready to hang out, be a partner, be a good partner. Someone will take action. I don't think you see that coming. Someone is going to take action toward you. All right. And lovers. Oh my goodness. Fool. There's that Knight of Pentacles. That's an opportunity to slow things down if you want. Page of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. This is all about self-confidence. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Making good choices. Right. Outcome is Page of Pentacles. I've been seeing this spread. I did a live this on Friday morning to thank everybody for the 300,000 followers. We're super excited. And I just feel like one of the themes is, this is kind of opposite energy here, this Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. You may have a choice with somebody who is different than you normally would choose. And I feel like this is a little bit exciting, but I also feel like there's a sense of peace around it, not anxiety. No anxiety. And you're like, how come I'm not anxious? Isn't that what part of love is? That you get anxious when things are starting? No, not to the degree that you're obsessing and obsessing. When something is coming in like this, the Knight of Pentacles can be Virgo energy also, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, okay, Virgo. This energy is the one knight of the deck that is very trustworthy. Okay. And so that's going to feel weird. If you get people that you can't trust all the time, if you've had cheating in your background, or if you've had people who keep secrets or something like that, like this is a very non-secretive kind of like what you see is what you get. This is going to feel really different, and that might freak some of you out, but it's also going to feel really good. You have manifested this in, wow. Okay. You have manifested this in, look at this, Magician, Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is a stable, solid connection, Queen of Swords, and you're going to see it very clearly. You're going to know the difference. And maybe you just know the difference because you're watching this and this new person is coming in, could be air sign. New person is coming in, Aries also. And it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm in the dark. It doesn't feel like I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know. When someone really has this, light, all right, they're telling you what they want. They're telling you how they feel. They're saying, this is what I want. This is what the connection's about for me. just being very honest. That's coming from a really healed place. And I think you can trust that. Okay. So it doesn't mean you don't keep paying attention to what's going on, any red flags, pay attention to that. But I think this is an opportunity to go in kind of a different direction than previous situations. I'm seeing that for the collective, that we are now really learning our collective lessons and going in a direction of love. I kind of love that. All right, you guys, that's for you. Happy holidays. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.